From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's Cash Close. Getting pissed. The name of this video, the S&P 500 futures and the pre-Fed chop. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 207.5 recently. The low came in at 205.56 midday. And last, we're 206.60. We're down 2.1 handles. Total volume, we've got 1.7 million June minis traded, and we've got 34,000 big June S&Ps traded in the pit, and obviously most of that is spread volume. Maybe 3,000 traded in the pit. The MIM started out showing 300 million for sale, and the actual MOC came in by 650 million. Tomorrow we've got the MBA purchase applications, we have the EIA Petroleum status report, we have the FOMC announcement forecast, and Federal Reserve chair press conference. Now, I said earlier in the day that I thought that the S&P could trade up to 2075, but I didn't know that the S&P was going to trade down to 2057 first. I actually got long at 2057 off of Shy Stock at Shy Stock's levels, and I only took like 4 handles out of the trade. I probably could have made a lot more, but it was so choppy, and I just figured that you get in and you get out and you take your profits on days like this. Now, I think what's going to go on here tomorrow is that we already know what the Fed's going to say. What the big thing is here is I think the Fed is going to drop the word patience out of its forecast and put in some kind of data-related message in there, that data dependent. But that said, I don't think it's any real mystery about what the Fed's going to say. One, they're on a path to raise rates. 2, I don't think they can do it in June. And 3, I think the earliest that they could do it would be in their September meeting. Based on all that, with all the humble jumble going on around here about being short the S&P because of the Fed and higher interest rates, I think it's a big farce, and I think we're going back up to 2075. And then if we can get hold above there, we can get up to 2084, and then eventually I think we're going back to 2100 in the S&P. Now that doesn't preclude some kind of funkadunk, but that said, I think we're on a path upward, not downward. We're going to leave it like that. We'll see you traders on the opening print.